ADOM 333 on DOS. The game is original. I am not troll, barbarian. Neither of those was a close decision. 6 of my first 9 seconds went on the talent list. Strength 32, learning 3. One number explains the other. Thick furs and a heavy club. It needs both hands. A hamlet with a village hall. I arrive carrying a club. The first decision of the run is to stand more aggressively. The count keeps changing. 7 villagers, then 8, then 7. The game suggests I find a missile weapon. I have a club. "11 people now. I have looked at 3 of them. A conversation ends and I have somewhere to be. 43 seconds in Terinyo. Then a road, a forest, a hole. First thing underground, I kick a goblin to death. It works. An ironwood wand goes in the pack. It will stay there. Four damage. The first time anything has touched me. A locked door and no key. I kick it apart. I stop to read my own equipment list. Nothing has changed. An iron ration on the floor, eaten where I found it. A kobold, a goblin, and another goblin. 3 seconds. The manual calls trolls the strongest and the dumbest race in the game. Something in my pack is rotting. The game keeps me updated. A jackal and a gremlin, 2 seconds apart. Second level. I have been underground for 100 seconds. Nine quarrels go in the pack. There is no crossbow in this run. An orc drops a knife. I open my equipment list. The club comes off. It rolled 10 sides of damage. Whoever ranked my weapons put two-handed below dagger. The knife averages 4 damage. The club averaged 10. I eat a giant rat where it fell. It is described as tasty. Four of them at once. 3 misses on a bat before it dies. Third corpse of the minute. Now I am satiated. A rock thrower throws rocks at me. I add them to my ammunition. Nothing to fight. I check the walls for doors that are not there. A giant rat, 2 misses, then a heap. I eat the rock thrower. He is described as tough but tasty. A large bat. 1 swing. A kobold and a corpse I do not take. Third level down. A bat and a rat in the first 4 seconds. 61 gold pieces and a bat corpse picked up together. Two minutes with the knife, and it is already a skill of mine. Something bright was in this room and is not now. My food preservation skill improves. Trolls are trained in that one. Four misses on a rat. The knife is doing what knives do. A rainbow-hued potion. It will stay a rainbow-hued potion. I walk into a wall. The game says ouch on my behalf. A battle axe on the floor. I pick it up and keep the knife. Fourth level down. 6 minutes since the village. A secret. Kick it in the trap and it stuns me. Level 2. 39 hit points become 54. Four of them. I set myself to coward for 4 seconds. Then back to aggressive, and the pit viper is a heap. The battle axe replaces the knife. The club is nowhere in my pack. I eat a fire beetle and suddenly feel very hot. Clothes on the floor. Ike them. I am wearing furs. Cut purse and a kobold. Neither of them gets to a second swing. A skeleton crumple, then gold off the floor. An arrow off the floor. It joins the quarrels I cannot use. A hand crossed. It fires tiny quarrels. I have 9 ordinary ones. Fifth level. A black hearthling is waiting at the bottom. Nine lumps of clay, a melon, and a leather cap. A large kobold. Its corpse stays where it fell. Axe is level 1. The second skill this run has started from nothing. A raider slain. He does not get a turn. Level, the game offers me miser and I take it. Sixth level, a wildcat then a locked door. Runes hidden in the door explode, my clothes are shredded. 11 things behind that door, then 12, then 13. Pixie archers squeezing past each other to reach me. One appears out of nowhere, the others were already here. I kill 4 of them and the count goes up, twice. 56 of 71, that one went through the armor. 49, a gnoll got 8 of those, I stand down to normal. 38, one of them stops to loot the floor mid-fight. 31 of 71, and I set myself defensive. 12 straight misses, then 2 of them die. Level 4, mid-fight, with 4 of them still standing. A female dark sage joins in. She hits me for 1. That was 1 minute and 2 seconds. I sit down. I throw a rock by hand. It does not hit anything. A goblin corpse eaten. 81 of 88. A leather cap goes on my head. It adds nothing to my armor. Another locked door, another trap. This one is on fire. One of my 9 lumps of clay shatters from the heat. A kobold chieftain in 1 swing. Rats, 8 of them, and each one takes a whole second. A rat summons help. The help is 4 more rats. A kobold trapmaster shoots and misses. Then he is a heap. 17 arrows and a loaf of bread from the same tile. Coward for 1 second, then aggressive again. Nobody noticed. A ratling fencer, a huge bat, an orc scorcher, a large bat. A sling. The rocks I have been carrying now have a use. An iron ring right hand. Contents. A gnoll corpse. It tastes rotten and I finish it. First shot with the sling. It kills a hobgoblin. Three misses on a gnoll, then a rock destroyed on impact. The level is finished. I turn around and start climbing. 3 shots at a goblin chieftain, 3 misses, then the axe. Then I pick up 5 rocks. 5 separate decisions. Studded leather armor on the floor. It stays in the pack. Another wall. Same reaction. The sling is doing the work now. An orc killed right away. A kobold kicked a goblin cut. Neither costs a rock. Up again. The third staircase since I turned around. An orc drops. Pick the rock back off his body. Daylight and hills. 15 minutes since I went down. Ambushed by a hobgoblin patrol. 10 of them on open ground. 4 dead in 3 seconds. 2 of them were chiefs. All 10 in 8 seconds for 15 hit points. A hobgoblin corpse eaten, and another one carried away. Level 4 somewhere in that. 107 hit points. Ambushed by a lone necromancer. 1 rock. He is finished. A tunnel the game calls foreboding. I go into it. Slings level 1. The skill arrives after the sling did. An orc corpse and a large ration, eaten one after the other. A secret passage found by checking the walls. Light boots on the floor. They go in the pack for now. The list includes a request for subscribers. I am making it now. The second level of the caverns. I arrive shooting. Splashing sounds, then rushing water. I have no interest in either. A scroll labeled Ginazeb. I cannot read. Goblin rock thrower zombie destroyed. Then a large ration. The water keeps announcing itself. I keep not going to look. $9,000 experience points for level 5. Trolls pay more. Light boots go on the feet. They add nothing either. A gush of water. My knife rusts and my scroll is soaked. A female large orc shot twice. The second one lands. Third level. A wolf and a goblin slave master at the door. Leather armor, into the pack with everything else. Out of ammunition. Then I remember the 49 rocks in my pack. Everything I kill is either food or ammunition. An altar down here. Light gray. Neutral. I walk past it. Fourth level. A solemn aura and a hole in the ground. A pixie appears out of nowhere. It was carrying gold. Slings level 2, then a robe off the floor. A glockenspiel. I am not going to explain that one. A memorial statue to a grey elf who helped defeat chaos. He had a pet cave bear. I have a sling. Clicking sounds. Giant workers 2 at a time. A metal girdle off an ant. Three more rocks, 1 at a time off the same corridor. A giant ant warrior now. The clicking has not stopped. 2 tiles back and forth. The map has run out of ideas. A huge bat killed with a rock and then finished by hand. $131 gold pieces off the floor. Giant ant warriors now, not workers. The colony is upgrading. A gull crumpled, then a cut perch. The game senses an imminent and blood-chilling threat. I keep going. A giant ant queen. 10 damage, then 9, then 7. Then 13. She dies at 62 of 107. Tikbuz the kobold. He asks me to keep away from his artifacts. He has a hat, a map, and a full haversack. 7 seconds. Fifth level. Sand on the ground. It smells of sweat and blood. Cheering, then a ripping sound, then cheering again. The message that reaches me is 30 repetitions of the same line. My walk keeps timing out before I get anywhere. A female goblin chieftain killed between 2 cheers. I aim at something 3 times and never fire. A slurping sound in the distance. The crowd is still going. I never find the arena. I find the stairs instead. A huge cavern, larger than anything I have seen. Eric, the orc scorcher. He has poison daubed over his armor. 9 damage and poisoned. A cave tiger burns nearby. A floating eye, a homunculus, 4 gargoyles, a skeleton. The guidebook says herbs are guaranteed here. 2 just burned away. A hellhound. I take the stairs and 6 of them follow. A gargoyle criticals me for 15. 47 of 107. Eric died. So does everything that followed me up. I go down. 5 things are there. I come back up. I go down. They are still there. I come back up. 7 times in 15 seconds. Nobody wrote a rule against this. Then I stop and fight them. Pit vipers, 4 of them. "25, 17, 12. 3 left. I pray to Vagrak. All of it comes back. A large jackal kicked and then killed. The vipers keep missing. Least daemons now, and a clay statue that regenerates. I hit the statue and it heals. Then I hit it again. The statue is destroyed on the 6th attempt. Out of ammunition again. 17 rocks left in the pack. Large spiders. They are spinning webs across the room. A dark elven wizard slain. 39 of 107. Level 6 and a talent for finding treasure. Late but. A fire vortex. It burns the webs, the spiders, and the vipers. 22 of 115. The poison has not stopped. I stumble into a web and stop being able to move. I cannot search my surroundings because of the webs holding me. Free, then straight into a second web. A shadow centipede crumpled. The stairs up are right here. I eat a cooked bat corpse. Then the poison takes 11. 13 left. A claw bug arrives with 6 attacks. 4 hit points. I decide to rest. Not the claw bug, the poison.